Whether you're selling your home this year or 5 years from now, there are upgrades you can make today that'll pay off big time down the road. I'm talking smart, proven upgrades that homeowners are doing right now to increase the property value. Some cases we're seeing up to 194% ROI and even up to $50,000 in increased property value. But not all upgrades are created equal, and I don't want you to spend thousands of dollars on something that's not gonna move the needle. What's up, guys? Anthony Esposito with eXp Realty, your local real estate expert right here in the Cleveland, Ohio area. And if you are looking to buy, sell, relocate, I have people just like you reaching out to me every single week. I would be honored to help you out as well. Contact me directly here or go in the description below and use one of the methods I have listed in the link there. So let's start with the heart of the home, the star of the show, your kitchen. This is one of the biggest ROIs that you are going to have because, again, it's the heart of the home. And I'm talking minor kitchen remodel because as you get into a major kitchen remodel, you're talking more money, which brings that ROI down. So the minor is going to be getting new countertops. Like if you don't have granite countertops, putting in granite countertops, flooring, cabinets, your appliances, a new faucet, for instance. It's the little stuff, the quick stuff, and even touching up paint. Like if you paint your cabinets, if they're not, beat up or really old, that is going to give you close to 86% ROI on whatever you put in. So that is a huge increase in value. And, a lot of kitchens that are out there, you don't have to spend, more than $5,000, $6,000, which yes, that is a, decent chunk of money. But remember, you're getting a massive ROI on that single piece, and the kitchen is the focal point. That is the biggest selling point to a house. So if you're selling this year, you're gonna wanna update that kitchen. If you're selling 5 years from now, go ahead and update it and enjoy it because you're gonna get the majority of your money back. The next one you wanna look into is the bathroom because yes, bathrooms matter. This is another selling point and it's right behind the kitchen in the experience that I've had with my clients. That's the other big focal point is what do the bathrooms look like? This one, again, you can do light fixtures, your faucets, sinks, countertops, cabinet. You can change around the shower or the shower tub combo. This is gonna give you a 60 to 67% ROI. And just a tip for you, if you have like that shower tub combo, maybe switch it over, especially in the master. Switch it over to a nice walk-in shower. Get some nice tile, neutral kind of colors because you don't know what people are gonna wanna paint the walls. So you can just tile it up, floor to ceiling. Throw some tile on there. Choose the more elegant faucets to kind of go with it. Either like that, the gold brush is, or the brush gold. I said it backwards there. That is really big right now. Or go with like the black kind of hardware, the bronze. Those are big kind of color schemes for your faucets, your hardware, things of that sort to really make it elegant and make it pop. Now, if you have the room, do a soaking tub and a walk-in shower for your master because there's still a lot of people that really want to have a soaking tub. And don't just nix like in a main bath that's for the other bedrooms. Don't just get rid of the shower tub combo and just put in nothing but walk-ins because you gotta consider if someone's going to purchase your house at some point, they may have kids. They need a bathtub for the kids. Now, curb appeal. A lot of people, they're gonna do what they wanna do with the outside. This is your flower beds, the way your lawn looks, everything of that, the outside of your home, like the elevation, your siding, your roof, all that type of stuff. This is a big ROI. It's actually at around 104% is what you get back. And the big thing is that your curb appeal, that's the first thing people are seeing, especially when you go to sell. They pull up, they see your curb appeal. Everything you do matters. Your bedding, your flower and plant scheme, your lawn care, all of that. You got to make it pop. And again, 104% ROI. You want to make the first impression a great one. And if you followed it up with some of these other upgrades on the inside of the house, your home is going to sell in no time. It'll be a snap of the finger and it's gone. So here's one that most people don't even think about. It's actually your garage door. This is the one that can net you up to 194% ROI. Something as simple as a new garage door. I know, it's crazy when you think about it. Not many people touch it. They won't change the garage door, they just leave it go, and they're focused on a lot of the other big ticket items. When the garage door is netting you almost 200% of whatever you spend on it. And they don't cost a crazy penny, but it can completely change the look of the house. And when you go with a garage door, one of the things that my clients have looked for is it insulated? Because they don't want to step out into the garage and be freezing cold. So get an insulated garage door, change it up, get something that, you know, is going to shine and really make the house pop. And when you do that, also do the trim around it, because a lot of times the trim, yes, it's a quick fix. It's not very inexpensive. But if you're going to do a brand new garage door, make sure the trim around it is in top shape as well. Since COVID, there's been a huge uptick in what is the outdoor living space like, because a lot of people, they started working from home and they're spending more time at home, especially in the backyard. And if you have a beautiful patio or a deck, that itself can give you a 95% ROI. And if you have the space and you really want to spike that ROI, an outdoor kitchen can actually net you up to 200% of an ROI. That is massive, because that is not a cheap upgrade. That's going to cost some money, especially depending on how extravagant you get. But people are eating it up right now. Outdoor living space is on fire of what people expect, because they are ready to entertain. They're hanging out at home more often than ever, and they want something that's super nice. So whatever you do, clean it up. Do a nice stamp patio, for instance. That is huge right now. Or, having like just a nice stone area. If you have a deck, try to make it like a tech deck. Get the composite. People are looking for that because they don't want the added maintenance. But that outdoor living space is another area of your home that can make or break a deal really fast, or even get people to pull the trigger right there on the spot. Of course, we got to talk energy efficiency. It's 2025, and this one's going to vary greatly, but it could be from 70 to 100% ROI. And I'm talking, new windows. That's always a big thing that clients are looking for. And even if you're not selling, brand new windows are going to save you a ton, especially during the winter when it gets super cold, and during that midsummer when we have those like dry few weeks where it's just 90 some degrees. It's going to save you a lot on your electric and possibly your gas bill. And then even consider attic insulation, depending on the age of your home. Have blown-in insulation thrown up there in your attic. One of the dead giveaways that you need to re-insulate the attic, and I know, it's warmer months now, but during the colder months, especially when there's frost or if there's snow, if you see wet spots like everybody else has frost and snow on their roof, and you have like the majority of your roof is melted, that's an indicator right there that you have poor insulation up in your attic and you need to correct that. There's supposed to be a certain amount, I believe it's 18 inches if I'm not mistaken. So that's a big one to do. The other one is, of course, going to be upgrading your furnace and your AC, because you don't want it working as hard. You want it up to date. These are big expenses, but they will yield you a high ROI. And it's stuff that people are looking for. They're keeping an eye on the energy efficiency of a home, especially now that we are in 2025. So another entertainment area is finishing off your basement or updating your basement if it's already finished. A lot of people are looking for home theaters now. That's a huge help. There's, kitchens, kitchenettes you could put down there. Obviously, it depends on the size of your basement. The carpet, upgrading the carpet, making sure that you get a nice, thick pad, soft pad underneath. And whatever you do to your basement for finishing it, you're gonna net around 80% ROI, plus or minus. It's right around there. It just really depends on what you do. And the best part is, if you have a walkout basement, that additional square footage does get counted on the appraisal. If you don't have a walkout basement, it's not gonna get counted for added square footage on the appraisal. However, it will get counted into your home's value. Drop a comment down below. Let me know, first and foremost, what you have done to your house. I'd love to hear, what is the updates, like the upgrades that you have done. Also, let me know if this helped you at all, if this gave you any insight of what to look for before you go to sell your house. If you got any value, smash the like button. It's greatly appreciated. And again, if you need like me as a resource, or you're looking to buy, sell, anything in between with real estate, I have people just like you contacting me every single week. I'd love to help you out as well. You can contact me directly here or go in the description below. Use one of the links that I have listed there. If you haven't already, be sure to click subscribe, turn notifications on so you can stay up to date on my future videos I got coming your way.